Welcome to Summarize Science, where we break down fascinating new research. Have you ever wondered how your body heals a cut or how tissues form in the first place? It all comes down to cells working together, moving in coordinated groups in a process called collective cell migration. A new study explores this cellular teamwork, asking a fundamental question: how far does a cell's influence on its neighbors actually reach? To find out, researchers created two tiny, custom-built environments for sheets of epithelial cells, the type that line our skin and organs. The first setup was a straight strip with a removable wall, mimicking the edge of a wound that cells need to close. The second was a closed racetrack with no beginning or end, forcing the cells to move without an external goal. These experiments allowed them to watch the cell's intrinsic behavior versus their response to a specific cue, like an open space. In the open strip, the free edge acted like a powerful command center, sending signals deep into the cell sheet. The cells became highly polarized, all trying to move in the same general direction to fill the gap. Researchers looked at a protein called vimentin, which is involved in cell structure and movement. They found a massive buildup of this protein near the moving front, over a distance 20 times larger than at a fixed wall. This shows that a wound edge creates a surprisingly long-range signal that organizes the entire tissue for healing. Things got even more interesting on the closed racetrack, where there was no wound to heal. Here, the cells organized themselves spontaneously, forming large swirling patterns and domains of coordinated motion. The most groundbreaking discovery came when the scientists analyzed how the cells' velocities were correlated. They found that the correlations were scale-free, following a mathematical pattern known as a power law. In simple terms, this means there was no set distance for their teamwork. Their coordination extended across the entire system. The whole sheet of cells was behaving like a single, interconnected entity, not just a collection of individuals listening to their immediate neighbors. So, to recap the two major discoveries from this paper. First, a free boundary, like in a wound, creates a powerful, long-range signal that organizes the cell sheet. Second, without such a boundary, the cell sheet exhibits intrinsic, scale-free coordination, acting as one unified system. This challenges older models that assumed cells only coordinate over a small, fixed length. This new understanding could be crucial for regenerative medicine, helping us figure out how to guide tissues to repair themselves. It might also give us new insights into how cancer spreads when this collective coordination goes wrong. It fundamentally changes how we view a simple sheet of cells, less like a crowd and more like a single, critical system. Thanks for joining us at Summarize Science, and we'll see you next time.